So I have a message that I feel it's very important for the ones who are problem solvers, who seem like a fixer, who is a light worker, who is empathic. If you're a person that everyone always relied on or don't even ask you how you're doing because they assume you're already happy, then this message is for you. Because here's the thing. The reason why you cultivate or obtain this type of energy or this type of characteristic, it's because you're not meant to save anyone. You're meant to trigger people to awaken to what they refuse to love about themselves or see about themselves. So, on today's episode, I want to dive deep into understanding what is the importance of our existence here right now and how to embody your individual evolution without needing to think you're here to save the world, but to understand how your existence is needed in order to help people understand themselves. Gooch, beautiful beings, welcome back, AwakenOnes, on another episode on Embracing Essential Series with your homegirl, Brittany Fontanez. If you're new to this channel, so glad to have you here. If you've been on this journey with me so far, gang, only love, you know who you is. On this channel, I am an energetic activator here to assist you to awaken things you have yet to see with emotional awareness to help you on your spiritual evolution. And if you guys want to know anything about me and the services I render, you could go in the description box below and click on my link tree where you'll be redirected to my Etsy shop where I sell dream catchers and jewelry, and then you'll also be redirected to my healing course, Awaken Prophecy, that assists you on your healing journey to awaken to your purpose upon this planet. And also you'll be redirected to my website where I sell a lot more merch, and you'll see all my services that I render, as in Reiki, one-on-one healing sessions, ancestral healing, and even dream interpretations. Now, lastly, please go follow me and my homegirl, Jessica Frias, on Spotify at Mystifying Reality, where we post new episodes every single Monday and talk about things we feel need to be talked about in today's day and age. And lastly, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it, and it will help videos just like this need to get out to more people who need to hear this message. And here's the message that I want to share with you guys here today, and that is, you're not existing to save anyone. You know, people who are empathetic, who can tap into other people's emotions, who are fixers, who choose to find solutions rather than looking at the problem, or people who generally just care so deeply, or if you consider yourself a light worker, we have to understand sometimes we fall into the mentality of thinking we have to save everyone and everything. Because of our self-awareness gave us the ability to raise our consciousness and see things deeper than what most people do not want to do or see. We fall victim to always thinking that, we have the world on our shoulders and we must save everyone. And we feel like everyone around us, in our family, in our friend group, we want to be the problem solver for them. And when we fall into this mentality, we end up losing ourselves, we end up getting depleted, but we also allow ourselves to forget ourselves to make others feel comfortable in their own victimization and their own pity that they have created for themselves. And I'm here to share this message with you to say, you're not here to be a punching bag. You're not here to be a healer, even if you consider yourself that great, wonderful, but you're not here to solve anyone else's problems or accommodate their insecurities or their lack of emotional intelligence. And I say this not to be ruthless, not to be careless, but I'm saying this because it's detrimental to your health. It's detrimental to you actually enjoying your life. For me, for example, my recent therapy session, we were going through massive amounts of, unpacking what I felt brought me so much pain, so much uneasiness, and that was between my sister. And through that realization, I realized how much I've always been shit on, knowing that anytime I was happy, someone would try to shit on that. Every time I was optimistic, someone would try to shun that. Every time I try to be confident, someone would try to belittle that. And that brought me to a state of thinking, is there something wrong with me? By wanting to create solutions in relationships, by wanting to help out friends when they felt confused, by wanting to speak my truth, regardless if it made people uncomfortable. But I realized, my existence is not meant to be liked or loved. Same for you. Your existence is meant for you to trigger people to see their shadow attributes so they can awaken to what they avoid within themselves and learn how to love it with compassion in order to change themselves so that they could get out their own stagnation and their own victimization. And through realizing this, I'm starting to awaken that a lot of us fall into this false mentality of realizing, yes, we do have a big purpose, but we're not meant to save the world. That is the higher power's job. What our job is to remain congruent in our own sovereignty and energy and our own individuality, and being vulnerable and courageous enough to make people uncomfortable. And what I mean is that when someone invalidates your emotions and neglects to take accountability for how they made you feel, and trying to turn it around thinking that, no, it's a personal issue, I didn't do anything, pretty much gaslighting you, that's the type of person you don't want to have in your life. But that's not the type of person you should try to convince to see your worth or try to help them when they're refusing to help themselves. And I say this because a lot of us are too scared to speak our truth, are too scared to stand up for ourselves, because if we do, then that's going to make people uncomfortable. But yet we are making ourselves uncomfortable by making people comfortable and disrespecting us. And we have to come from a mentality of realizing our power, our worth, what we bring to the table, but also not belittling ourselves just because other people don't understand what resides within us. There's a post I posted on my Instagram. If you do not follow me, please go follow me. That link will be down in the description box below to go follow me on Instagram, where I post that if you feel that my presence makes you believe, and how I present myself makes you believe that you think I'm better than you, then one, that's a personal issue, and two, go to therapy. It's 2023, man. We're not here to accommodate to people's insecurities. We're not here to try to stay with someone in a relationship to teach them how to love themselves. We're not here to allow our parents or our family to keep trying to bombard us with their limiting beliefs and try to think that it's okay, or laugh at it, or play stupid, or have a facade thinking that what makes us uncomfortable shouldn't be put into the forefront, shouldn't be exposed. And the thing is, you guys, we have to be real blunt to ourselves and real truthful. Why do we tolerate this? Why do we entertain this? And why do we think that it's okay? Why do we laugh off things that trigger us and bother us? Why is it that we're too fearful to be vulnerable about what we're feeling about how a particular person treats us with family, friends, and lovers, and including ourselves? We have to be really blunt with ourselves on why is it that we tolerate things that make us uncomfortable, to the point that we allow those things that make us uncomfortable to keep us stagnant. But what's outside of us, we gotta make sure we keep the peace. We're not here to be peace solvers. We're here to be honest. Our society is uproaring with a lot of things being exposed. So that means we gotta ride that wave, because we've been living on falsity, lies, neglect, greed, perfectionism, and no one wants to expose what's in their closet, hence their inner demons. No one wants to hear the truth about how they act. No one wants someone to be so rooted in themselves and not cater to their immaturity or to their poor behavior. No one wants that, but it's needed. It's needed. And we are the ones that are going to be able to express that and to expose that. We did not come here, like I said, to be liked or loved or to make things peaceful. We came here to feel. We came here to expose. We came here to shine light. And for my light workers, please understand, stay close to the light, because there's a lot of darkness coming to the surface. And I'm not saying this for us to fear, because once you face the enemy within you, there's no enemy outside of you. Once you face the fear within you, there will never be fear outside of you. So I say this to stay close to the light. You're here to expose what's in the dark. You're here to show people what self-love is and how to master it through going through the depths of their own darkness to expose their inner light. Stay close to the light. Stay close to your truth. Know your power and own it. And if people don't like it, kick them out your life. You gotta let go of people that don't want to take accountability, that don't want to outgrow what keeps them where they don't want to be. You have to let go, even if that's friends, even if that's family. For me, you guys, I have no hesitation cutting people off. Like for my sister, I love her to death, but she's not good for my mental health, and I don't want to see her. I don't want to talk to her. It's not being careless. It's just the fact that the reason why I'm sharing this with you, because I'm honest about what's going on in my life. And I want to share with you guys that this is the truth behind healing, behind finding your power, behind mastering who you are and owning it with pure divine confidence and not giving a fuck about what people think about it. Because if our higher power put you upon this planet, put you on this planet for a reason. And if you have these certain personality traits that make you feel like this is who you are, then you gotta own that shit, regardless if people are uncomfortable about it. Because if people are uncomfortable, intimidated by your presence, you're doing your job. If people get triggered by your truth, you're doing your job. Because if people are over here boosting someone's ego, but you see right through that shit and you don't want to tolerate it and you expose it and they don't like it, you're doing your job. Because that's showing that person that you're not meant to be idolized because of your falsity. I say this with love, you guys, because with love comes with tough love. And I have been going through that all my life since I was born, giving tough love. And now that I give it, people are like, whoa. They don't like it, but they know they need to hear it. So I say this is because stay close to the light, stay close to the truth, stay close to what you feel needs to be authentic and raw. Because through that, you're going to assist the world to shift, and you're going to assist people to learn to love themselves, to learn to not fear their inner demons, to learn how to find healing within themselves. So this is a message to stay close to the light, to keep those attributes, to love who you are and to honor it, and to not belittle or shrink in yourself to accommodate people who are not willing to do the work that you have done. So you guys, only love here, only love for you. Have love for the fact that you are empathic, you're a problem solver, you see the optimism of life, you can transmute and alchemize negative, low, dense energy into a high vibrational, transformative, morphing energy. Honor that, because at the end of the day, you're going to be the reason why someone realizes their spiritual awakening. You're going to be the reason why someone awakens to their purpose. You're going to be the reason why someone can heal. You're going to be the reason why for someone to be like, damn, I could be true to myself regardless if people leave my life. And they're going to recognize, whoa, I never needed those people, because they're the reason why I was hurt. They're the reason why I wasn't healing. They're the reason why I couldn't feel good about myself. And when you can stay true to yourself and be authentic, the right people are going to come around. Opportunities are going to come around. When you allow yourself to be the real authentic you, the real things that are meant for you will come to you. So stay true to that. Embrace that. And shine that motherfucking light, even if the darkness can't stand it, because that is the point. The more you stay congruent in your truth and cultivate your morals and your values and stay true to your self-worth, your self-love, and to what you believe in, No one can trigger you, manipulate you, or hurt you, because you are going to be the reflection of what they refuse to see. And that is what your existence is here to do. Show up and show out, boo. Show up and show out. I need to get that on a t-shirt. So I say this with only love. This is my message to you, light workers. Stay close to the light, because you're going to be the reason why we can shift into the new earth. You're going to be the reason why a lot of people are going to realize I can no longer lie to myself, and I can no longer be fake. No longer being fake. Fuck the facades. Let's take off the mask. Let's be vulnerable. Let's be authentic. Let's take accountability. And let's be real and take responsibility over our shadow attributes, our toxicity. But let's also own our light attributes. It will makes us not the best, but what makes us such a unique and divine individual that our Creator is proud that it has made. So other than that, you guys, if you got any inspiration and any love, please share this video with you feel like someone who needs to hear it. And hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you'll be reminded on each videos that I put out. Until then, you guys, like I said, go follow me on all my social medias, on Spotify, and go check out my website for any services that you guys may feel you need in this current time in order to assist you upon your evolution and to own your motherfucking power and to be proud of who you are right now. Other than that, see you on the next one. Only love.